It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of baseball on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, I'm going to tell you a secret. This may be the best hitting ballpark in all of baseball. The weather's going to be great because you have a roof. You can control the weather. In the summer, it flies here in Wisconsin. But on top of that, this ballpark.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jose Altuve is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Number 96 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. In now, Derek Jeter. Drilled right back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Stepping up to the plate, Barry Bonds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. This one's flared out toward left. Number 24 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now it's. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. H, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Good change up there as he takes command. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
You want to watch a team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Robin Yount is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music. Up and in, see if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman.
Digging in, Prince Fielder. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order of the Brewers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Mickey Mantle. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Reggie Jackson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Don Mattingly. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, number 96. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Number 96.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And he's retired here, one away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees.
Number 24.
At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Number 24 checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Reggie moves over, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brett will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, George Brett. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Now batting, Thurman Munson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Stepping into the box, Roger Maris. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Another 0-2 coming. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Simmons gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No. Digging in the switch hitter, Ted Simmons. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
And there's out number 1.
Batting 8th. Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Don Mooney. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A high fastball is in there.
Down 0-2.
Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth. Second baseman. Number 17.
Coming to the plate now, number 17. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit back up the middle. Jeter has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler, start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Into the box now. Derek Jeter pitches a cold strike. Throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
The 0-1 on its way. Seared down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Barry Bonds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Two-one, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Center fielder number 7, Mickey.
Digging in to try it again. Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
First pitch on its way. Robin Yount will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Bonds will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
For Milwaukee, first baseman.
Striding in once again, Prince Fielder comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Into the box, number 96. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Mattingly has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Brewers strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
44. Reggie Jackson.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. Yount patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly. He grounds it sharply to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Standing in now, George Brett, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Mooney is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Line drive to center field. Yount is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 24.
First offering on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Ryan Braun is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bonds ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
He popped out in his first trip. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Don Mooney comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Maris will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Yount sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Derek Jeter, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep it.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. So coming to the plate, number 17. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 17.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
In now, Robin Yount. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. This ball will be chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson on the move. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? One there. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Prince Fielder. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Fielder.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 96. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I like that approach right there. Hard ground ball to right field. And coming to the plate, you see the guy holding the runner at first, and the second baseman double play depth. You create a hole right there, and you try to shoot the ball right through it. Great execution.
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Number 24 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Mantle coming on. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ryan Braun is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
Line, but speared on a hop.
Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ted Simmons. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Milwaukee leads it 2-0. Digging in once again, Don Mattingly. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yount is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. At the plate, George Brett. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Catcher. Thurman.
Now in the box,
Munson.
Thurman Munson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bobby Bonds will get to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but just showed him a great fastball. Well, now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Bobby Bonds will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Catching, number 20, Bobby.
Settling in now, Don Mooney. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Leading off for the Brewers, third baseman.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
Into the box now, number 17. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. No one out with a runner at second. Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Elston Howard is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. A runner in scoring position with none out.
Elston Howard.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
John Winland answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here comes the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Robin Yount is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping up now, Roger Maris. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Roger Maris.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. VR over to his left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So striding in, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Stepping in, Derek Jeter. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. 41,900 strong on their feet here at Miller Park. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This guy's got to get on base. You got the big boy sitting on the on-deck circle. I want to see him come up with a chance to tie this thing.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Little chopper back his way. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 2-0 finish today. The Brewers earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Number 30 notches his 3rd win of the year and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Casey Sabathia is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
1 error.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Back up the middle. A quick out number one. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Stepping into the box, Jerome Walton. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
Sosa.
Now to the plate, Sammy Sosa. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. At the plate, Andrew Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Andrew Jones.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sosa going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Third home run for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, Chase Utley. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
High in the air into shallow left center. Santos comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Harold?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Hank Aaron, he's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Sosa moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Now in the box, Eric Chavez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Utley backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. Now I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Smoke toward the hole, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Ron
Stepping in,
Santos.
Ron Santos. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Mo Vaughn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Vaughn.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed, standard baseball.
Freddie Freeman is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Dale Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walton moves over, and that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Billy Williams. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again. But he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, catcher Randy
into the box now,
Hundley.
Randy Hundley. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready now, Bobby Mercer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. Softly hit here to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
2 strikes and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
Number 5.
Standing in now, number 5. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Javier Lopez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Jones. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready for another chance. Chase Utley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The He'll try it again from first. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 1-0. Now batting, Jerome Walton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Walton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Utley will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. Sammy Sosa comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So striding in, Eric Chavez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 10.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Hank Aaron will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot to third. Chavez over to his left, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mo Vaughn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Fred McGriff will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Fred McGriff.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit hard back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Braves strand one. They lead it 1-0. Fred McGriff will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Ron Santos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Right side hit hard. Utley is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Billy.
Riding in once again, Billy Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit, and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Randy Hundley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. He got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom, base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Bobby Mercer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but
there's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle, and the run will come in to score from third as that'll knot things up at 1 apiece.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, number 5. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Standing in, Dale Murphy. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Javier Lopez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 1 run, 2 hits. And no errors so far for Atlanta. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little dribbler back at him. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Ready for another shot now. Jerome Walton. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Digging in to try it again. Sammy Sosa 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Murphy shading to his right. 2 down.
Third baseman number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Chavez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another chance. Andrew Jones. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Andrew Jones.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Mercer is up with it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
There goes the runner. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Runner going a second time. Pitch out. Oh, way late, and he's in there easily at second. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Chavez is there, and the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Striding in once again, Mo Vaughn. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 2 left for Atlanta. Still tied 1 apiece. Back here at SunTrust Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Ron Santos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a pitch swung on and grounded to Chipper at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Number 14 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. In there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite hand and opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Hector Rondon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hector Rondon.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McGriff is retired, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder,
stepping up to the plate, Dale Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ender Inciarte will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The catcher, number 8.
At the plate, Javier Lopez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Chopper foul. The 0-1 delivery. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless. Ender Inciarte will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Gary Matthews is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. That average pushing up near 350 now. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping into the box, Bobby Mercer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Number 5 is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jerome Walton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A wave and a miss. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Wilson Contreras is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
40, Wilson Contreras.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And now a pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santos has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Ready now, Andrew Jones. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Mercer takes it in. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Into the box, Chase Utley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Down the first baseline. Martinez has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. So coming to the plate, Sammy Sosa. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch. taken for a cold strike. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Eric Chavez.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 74.
Digging in, Martinez. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lindor will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in, Chipper Jones. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Bottom of the 9th inning, comes up with a big leadoff hit. Man, that is beautiful. Sets the inning up nice. Maybe we'll see a walk-off here, Matt.
Stepping in now, Hank Aaron, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. The winning run is at first base. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mo Vaughn.
Now at the plate, Mo Vaughn. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Weak chopper up the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now batting, Fred McGriff. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
The batter, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. JT Drew will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
JT Drew.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Walton racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. JT Drew will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Left field, number 7, JT
standing in
Drew.
Ron Santos. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Left fielder Ron
pitch on the
Santos.
way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to,
hitter,
but I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Standing in now, Billy Williams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aaron has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Chipper's got it. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Bobby Mercer.
Stepping in, Bobby Mercer. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A cold strike on the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cubs strand 1. Still tied 1 apiece. Ted Abernathy comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Ted Abernathy.
Now at the plate, Javier Lopez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Catcher, Javier Lopez.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 0-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1 out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
In now, Andrew Jones. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley.
Here's the first pitch. Left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains tied 1-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 5. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he lays off there 1-0. And to his windup, here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder Jerome Walton.
Ready for another chance. Jerome Walton looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Slurve in there, strike 1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 21. Sammy
riding in once again, Sammy Sosa. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Crowe gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Digging in to try it again. Chipper Jones. He singled his last time up.
Chipper Jones.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box, Hank Aaron. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a drive to center field. Back is the center fielder. Did he get enough of it? He did. Ball game over. Two-run shot to straightaway center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits.